It's thin privilege, right? That is an absolute thing. And I know lots of people are like, no, absolutely not. But until you've lived in an extremely fat body, you don't have a right to talk about whether there's thin privilege or not. Because if you haven't gone to the theatre and felt sick because you're like, oh, I've got to get into that seat. If you haven't gone to a restaurant and they've said, do you want to sit in a booth? And the first thing you think is, oh my God, does the table move? Because if the table doesn't move, don't put me in a booth, mate, because I'm not going to get in. If you haven't had to ask for a seatbelt extender on a plane and feel the shame of that.
So from a normal standpoint, a normal psychological standpoint, hearing excuses like this or having experiences like this, I thought it will make someone think about finding ways to stop eating. Like you are really struggling to fit into a booth. You are really struggling to fit into a chair. You are asking for extra seat belts in an airplane, like finding special needs for you. Clearly, it means that you have to stop eating. I feel like this should actually become like a need for people to keep, like this should become a reason for you to actually want to lose weight. But no, and you're talking about thin people privilege. What about fat privilege? People also have privilege because the things you are requesting for, it means that you want us to make bigger seats for you. Please, the seat is meant for standard. It's a standard thing in the same way. So stop eating. Let's make portion size for fat people as well. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow with exciting surprises.